Hi, it's mystery author Ellie Alexander. I'm so excited to have you with me for a special episode of 5 Things Friday. I am at Lithia Park in beautiful Southern Oregon with the maven of all things Southern Oregon herself, Lanessa.
Hello.
This week, I'm going to give you a taste of some of the inspiration that I talk about in the Bake Shop Mysteries from an expert. I cannot wait to share Lanessa's 5 things you need to know about Southern Oregon. As I talk about all the time in the Bake Shop Mysteries, Southern Oregon is a real place, and I am here with Lanessa from What to Do in Southern Oregon, and I cannot wait for you to share with readers your experiences of living here in the Valley, and if someone were coming to visit Ashland or Greater Southern Oregon, what should they do here?
Well, let's see. So it's hard to make just 5 certain things, so it's going to be rather broad.
That's good.
But if you come to Southern Oregon, we know outdoor life is like the biggest. It's a culture here. We all love to be outdoors as much as we possibly can, even in the wintertime. So number one, always on my list, is hiking in Southern Oregon. And if I was going to pick 1 or 2 hikes that are my favorite, Ashland has. Probably my favorite is Grizzly Peak. Oh, and Hobart Bluff. That's a really good.
Yeah,
the views, oh my goodness, are stunning.
Amazing.
But there's Table Rock and over in Central Point and Roxanne in Medford. Actually, anywhere you go in Southern Oregon, we have hikes everywhere. It's within 20 minutes to half an hour, you can be in the middle of nowhere. That's the magic.
It's true.
Yeah, it's so magical that we can be in the middle of nowhere. We're in the middle of a city, and then we're in the middle of a beautiful area in a matter of minutes.
Literally in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
You can lace up
here.
your hiking boots and we could go right now.
Yeah, totally. Start right here from the park.
Awesome.
And so the number 2, I would say, well, they're not in any order particularly, but our waterfalls. If you're coming to Southern Oregon, we have the most amazing waterfalls. If you go out towards Crater Lake, which I'll talk about later, but there's Mill Creek Falls kind of starts it in Prospect, and you hit up National Creek Falls, and then once you hit out to Highway 238, we hit the Umpqua National Forest, and there's a whole trail of 10 waterfalls that you can visit, and some of them are within, 10 minutes of each other. Some are right off the road. You don't even have to hike in, which is amazing. So while it's hiking, there's Lamola Falls is one of my favorites, and when you come around the bend, you can't help but just get awestruck, and it's so breathtaking. It's like you're in Hawaii. I'm like, why do I have to go to Hawaii? I have it right here.
I had no idea. And I have yet to send Jules to a waterfall, so maybe that needs to work its way into a new book.
She needs to go to Tokatee Falls.
Okay,
that
Tokatee.
would be
Okay.
that would be amazing.
Stay tuned for that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Number 3 would be our arts and theater. It's not just Shakespeare though. We have theater all over Southern Oregon, from the small tiny theaters to cabaret, live music theater, and also outdoor concert venues, like Brit festivals. It's an experience like no other. It's around every corner. And also not just arts, or not just music and theater venues, but art galleries and whatnot. So there's so many to feed every person's desire for whatever type of art form that they need. We're surrounded by it.
See, and this is what I talk about all the time in the book, so I love that it's being confirmed by a real Southern Oregon expert, because there is just a plethora of theater and arts and music. You could literally look at any night of the week and find something to do.
Totally.
And multiple options.
And in every little town even, it seems like, Ashland has theirs, Talent has a tiny little theater, Medford has a couple theaters, Grants Pass has, Klamath Falls, Roseburg. It's all around the area. We're surrounded by it. So.
And just so you know, book number 11, Nothing But Trouble, that comes out in June, is going to be set at the Cabaret.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my, that's such a great place for it.
Yes.
I could see a murder happening there totally.
Exactly.
It's fantastic. Oh, exciting.
Yeah.
Do they know that?
Oh yeah, they know. They were so lovely. They gave me so much background information about the history of that building. It used to be an old church.
Oh yeah.
And there used to be apparently mattresses that kids would jump off in the balcony and old broken windows. And so there's some good creepiness.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Oh, okay.
But number 4 is our food and wine scene, food, wine, and beer scene. I mean, because you do write about breweries.
I do.
And people don't realize how many wonderful restaurants and a lot locally owned.
Yes.
More chains are coming in, but our locally owned food scene is amazing with fantastic world-class chefs here and a diverse background of cuisines, which is really wonderful. Ashland is probably the most diverse food scene in all of Southern Oregon. But Medford is coming up in the world we have a lot of new restaurants popping up in Medford, and Grants Pass has a great food scene. Roseburg has a couple really great restaurants, and their breweries are fantastic. And then of course wine is everywhere.
Wine, yeah.
When's that series starting?
I know, yeah. Now you have me thinking.
Exactly. And then number 5 is Crater Lake. You can't miss Crater Lake. Crater Lake is the deepest lake in the nation and one of the deepest in the world. And it's from a volcano that blew up. And so there's just so much that kind of Crater Lake kind of incorporates everything that Southern Oregon's about. There's tons of hiking around there. There's waterfalls. Not a lot of food up there, but
you can pack your own.
You can pack, yeah, pack a fantastic picnic and sit on the rim. And we go all year. One of our favorite times, my husband and my kids, they do free range or guided snowshoe hikes up there.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
And it's amazing. They take you to the back country. You do belly slides like penguins. They take, and you have to check the weather because I've been in a flurry there before, but it's pretty wonderful all year round. It's just a magical place, and you can't miss it. And you need to not just get out of the car and go, ooh, a lake. No, go talk to the rangers, find out the history. There's lots of different viewpoints to check out, lots of hikes that you can check out for kids and for if you want to do more difficult hiking up there. It's something for everyone.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. This was fun.
I, as always, will share links to Lanessa's sites. You have to follow her, and you'll find even more things to do when you come visit Jules Ashland. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell to get notified whenever I share new videos. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.